I'm here. I'm finally here. Now, of course, I'm getting chimed as we're getting going here. Also, I gotta tag Evelyn. Let me get that going. Oh, good yawn. Hey, everyone. Because Elaine's like, because as I press the start button, Elaine's like, are you going to be on tonight? And I'm like, just started. Alrighty. So I got a bit of a story tonight. This is gonna be a good one. So as you, if you're in Canada or you're aware about Canadian news, know that Canada Post, our postage system, is strike and all that fun stuff. So we cannot send out mail by Canada Post. We cannot receive mail by Canada Post. Hey, Elaine. So it really sucks this time of the year that it's hard to mail out cards. Now, there are other avenues of mailing. Unfortunately, it costs a lot more money. So here's a story for tonight. This is what this comes into play. My spouse came home ahead of me, obviously, because he gets home well before I do. About, an hour or so. And he comes in, and there's this UPS envelope at the door. And it's addressed to both him and I, which is very weird because not too many people send us both mail. So he's like, uh-oh. So he comes in, and I don't have the UPS envelope here. It's upstairs. I'm not bringing it down. But with the UPS envelope, as classic mail, you've got the top corner, like in the sticker, it'll say who the sender is. I think he looked at it. He didn't recognize the name at all. I'm like, okay. So he opens up the main UPS envelope and pulls out a craft paper envelope that's a little bigger than these guys. And then again, it's got addressed to him and I with the address. So the person who sent it originally was going to try to send it in the bigger of the craft envelope. But the thing with UPS is you have to stick into a UPS envelope. Anyway, so he opens that very carefully because he's kind of like really nervous. So then out comes out one for me and one for him. And then the giveaway was attached was Kendo bookmarks. And it's like, oh, now he kind of knows who this is from. So yeah, there's a hint. Anyway, and then when I came home, we finally opened the rest of this. So this envelope has Thomas Kincaid Studios on it, which means this is a Thomas Kincaid designed card, or at least a replica of one anyway, obviously. So then here we go. So I just want to share, some people creatively will send happy mail by courier. So look at this beautiful card I received from the person who sent this stuff. And I'll show you what it is. So it's like, hello, Lauren, blessings everywhere you look. That's what your wish at Christmas and always. Happy birthday 2025, because he knows that Morgan Sensei knows my birthday's in January. Also knows my partner's birthday's this month. Happy New Year's, respectfully, Morgan Sensei. So our sensei from Kendo, who, here's something interesting. Oh, apparently along the way, I've lost one of the bookmarks. Okay, great. There was a second one. Anyway, I will find it later. So our sensei, who we have not seen in over a year, because we stopped going when we got Ivy, he still very much nicely sent us Happy Mail. So definitely I need to make him a really nice card. And what we'll do is we'll actually go to his, I talked with my partner about it. We're going to stop by his house in the coming weeks and actually go to him, if he's home hopefully, knock on his doorbell or whatever, and say hi to him and see what's going on. So I just wanted to really, really share, nice Happy Mail. Now he makes these bookmarks. There was a second one, but now I don't know where I put it. No, in my luck, Buddy's eating it, so it is what it is. And apparently Evelyn's saying my live does not want to load for her. I don't know what to do about that. Anyway, just wanted to share that even though Canada Post is making a kink and everything, hey, this is still really, really cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other bookmark. Now it's going to bug me. Anyway, I'll find it later. So, yeah, he makes these really, really cool, and he laminates them too. So there's a little bit about Happy Mail. So, but it's interesting that, some people, when they're determined to send something, they're going to send something. Alrighty, so tonight is making more progress on this. This is the first card I did last night. I have a batch more to get done. And really, I'm just going to be coloring. Whole whack of these for a little while and then call it a night. Just checking to see, did Buddy get it? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Buddy's still under me. Ivy's in the kitchen. Okay, just double checking that the bookmark isn't being chewed up by doggos. So yeah. Yeah, it's really nice of the sensei. Am I going back to kendo? That's a good question. Not anytime soon. It's I enjoyed it, but I also had confidence issues about going. So it's a bit of a weird. I don't know what I want to do about it. I like to go, but it's also physically. I just found I was way too tired. So I don't know, like what I plan to do about it. It is a fun activity. I will say that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna do a bit of coloring once I remember what I'm doing. But yeah. Hey Evelyn. Hey Elaine. So Evelyn has received my box I sent her. That's what she's talking about. She'll open it in the morning. Yes, please open it in the morning. Check it out. I'm really excited to hear about it. And then they're going to be delayed one more week on giving them out. That's fine. I'm glad it made it, considering all the issues with postage, especially now with the holiday season, that things are getting super, super complicated setting up mail. I had to make an order for something personal, and then the option that I could receive it is Perlator, and then sure enough, Perlator is not in a hurry to deliver it because they're backlogged with everything going on. So it is quite a world right now of things that are behind and delayed and problems. So it is quite a thing right now with the world. At least here in Canada with our postage system. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. But we shall see. Alright, so I'm just coloring in my gingerbread cookie. Hi, who's this? This is Ivy. Hi, big girl. Oh, is a good princess. Oh, you're a good girl. I took so long getting on video tonight because I was late feeding the doodles. And then Buddy eats. And then Princess Ivy takes her sweet time because she's a princess. So then she finally ate. It's like, good girl. Oh. Anyway, so I guess tonight's all about the doodles. So apparently Evelyn's having issues with the dogs that she has. But yeah, I understand that. Hey, even having two here is a super handful. Oh, my baby girl, my baby doll. What's up? She's so cute, eh? Anyway. Speaking of puppies, lots of puppies. Ivy, hey, that's my mug. No licking my mug, okay? Oh, you're a good girl. Oh, you want to stay here? You want to help mommy color? Yeah. You lick the paper? Give it your seal of approval? Oh. Well, I guess I'm not getting much done tonight. Right, baby girl? Yeah, oh, there she goes. Oh, they are adorable, aren't they? They are chaotic and adorable. It's hard to get stuff done lately, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm just coloring these, I think the same way I colored them last night, but I can't even remember. I'm just looking at the originals here as I go. Everyone's saying when you look out the window and the dog is on the roof of the kennel, you have a problem. Yep. We've been pretty fortunate with these two that they're not super escape artists. And actually, they very well could, for the gates that we put up, they could knock them down easily and run around the house and, be chaotic. But we've been pretty fortunate here, so. The gate is really just a visual, remind them, do not pass when they're not allowed to. And they respect it really, really well, so we've been fortunate about that. Yeah, Buddy was super cuddly upstairs and I was talking to my partner about some stuff. Alright, so there's that progressed. Aw, Evelyn's trying to cook her dinner. We already ate. We had a good dinner tonight. I went to the Chinese food place, brought home. It's on my way home from work when I drive, so it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get some Chinese food. Haven't been there in a while, so it's a good idea. I gotta sharpen that pencil. Now it's almost like I could eat again. But no, it's like 10 o'clock here, so I'm not eating again tonight. But yeah, so how am I doing for time? 10 minutes. So, this week I took a bit of a pause from doing the videos. Needed to just get some rest and relaxation for a bit. And then Wednesday night, I was pretty good with like around 20 minutes or something. And then here we are tonight. And I'm trying to get a feel for what to do with craft time. Because craft time, as I might have said, the original idea was to be a short, just check in. Hey, how's it going? How's life? Bit of talk, a bit of crafting, and then call it a night. But the last few months, I just made it into like super long videos. Which I enjoy them. So I need to figure a happy balance, and that's something only I can decide. And I'm trying to work on it. And even tonight, I was like, you know what, I could be on here for like an hour, and I'm like, yeah, I could be, but I don't know yet. I didn't set a timer, so I just gotta look at the timestamp at some point to see how I'm doing here. So I'm probably thinking, I don't know, I gotta figure out the right way of doing these, because I do really enjoy doing these on a daily basis. I just find, half hour to an hour each night is a lot. Oh yeah, so your pups get out the front door a couple of times. Willow definitely races around the neighborhood lawns, yeah. Toby would do that a few times too. We've been pretty good with these ones. I think only once I think Buddy got out and we were fine. One time I dropped baby Buddy's leash and he started running off on me and I'm like, no! Scared the crap out of me. Because he's a puppy, he's a little baby at the time. But we've been pretty good. When we got Buddy, the collar that the breeders had him on was one of those, it would break apart, it would snap apart instantly with any sort of tug, so it's like, ugh. Like, how are you supposed to have your dog wear a collar if it snaps off instantly? It's like, oh, crap. So, that was a bit of a challenge for us. But yeah. But Ivy definitely likes the snow, likes the energy of run around and play, and it is super chaotic. I'm hoping we knock that off pretty soon because that makes it really hard to walk her when we're out in the snow. And she's like, it's play mode! And I'm like, no it isn't. Save it for the dog park, little girl. So I'm having to work on retraining her again on all the, progress that we've made the last couple months. So it's like, okay, back to step one. So I used the color crushed curry, and I'm just using pecan pie just to kind of make like a new color out of this. And I'm going to go back over crushed curry again. Oh, so, super yawns, yep. And today marks the end of my 4th week at the new job. I can't believe it's been 4 weeks. So Elaine Street's a side street, but has a lot of traffic. It's like a freeway, yeah. Our street here, we're at an intersection. So behind the house is a busy street. Our side street is actually pretty busy. Not as super busy, but it has its flow of lots of people, turning and not following the lights and running the lights and that. So, and Ivy, every time we go to the corner, she has to charge right for the intersection. It's like, ugh, and I'm trying to hold back, and I'm like, no, we're not going in the intersection, big girl. There's something about the crosswalk. She just really wants to cross, and I'm like, no. And I have to be careful because if I lose control of her, like she's tied to me, so she's not gonna run off. But they can drag me at the intersection, and I also gotta watch out for it. If we're coming up to that corner, I'm checking the traffic ahead of time because if there's a car coming up to make a turn, I will not go towards that corner because she might trap herself under that vehicle. It could be a bus, could be a car, could be whatever. So it's like, holy crap. Because they're going to think I'm going to cross the street because they see me being dragged by two doodles. And it's like, no, I'm just trying not to cross the street. So, yeah, it's scary when the dogs get a little too hyper. Yeah. So it is hard. It's a scary world. But yeah. Yeah, so this marks the fourth week, and a couple interesting things. I actually received company T-shirts today. It was more of a, hey, we're going through pallets and boxes now. At one point, I said to the boss, hey, here's a bunch of pallets that doesn't belong to my area, belongs to the warehouse, but these two have shirts. He's like, take some home, wear them. Oh, okay. So I've got a bag of T-shirts that's got the company name on it, which I'm not showing on here, because certain people's, I'm still, a little nervous about sharing where I actually work because, yeah, I'm still in probationary period. I need to get past probationary before, really have that celebrating mode. So, but it's really cool. It just gave me a moment of reflection of, hey, 4 weeks in, I actually get a company shirt versus other places. You could work there for 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You get nothing. And it's like, wow, the atmosphere is totally, totally different. So I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing at the new place. It is really, really good. And I was talking with the main warehouse guy today, and he's really nice. And he's like, he thanks me for everything I've been working on. So he's already on board with helping my area shape up more for next week because we have more racks to put up, which will be good. So yeah, he's already game with let's get on it, let's get going, let's clean up my area a little better. So yeah, definitely really good progress. And even the hints from him, because I got a feel from him, nudged a bit on like, hey, like, what is my job going to be? Because I still haven't learned half my job yet, so due to everything going on. I was kind of thrown into a mix, and I've just done really well with jumping in and doing well. Hey, Tony. Thanks for watching, everybody, tonight. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're at 17 minutes. I'll go for a while longer. I know, I broke my time, 15 minutes, but I'm in the mood. I think Friday nights I'll do a little longer, because it's Friday. And it's the weekend, Other than, yeah, I got stuff to do tomorrow. But I don't have to be up so early, because it's the weekend. And I don't have any vendor events this weekend. Yay. Going to a party on Sunday. Yay. That's where a lot of this is for. I'm not making very good progress on getting these. I need 5 of these cards ready this weekend. I only have 1 done. So, yeah. I need 2 tomorrow. 3 for Sunday. And the last one for a little bit later on. And I got wrapped some presents too. So, yeah. I'm not doing too good here. But at least minimally, if I got 2 of these done for tomorrow, and actually, well, yeah, I need a little more than that, because I think I prepped these ones so far actually for someone else. So yeah, I got a ways to go here. That's okay. So everybody, how's your weekend going to be looking at? Any big plans? Do you craft? Is it Christmas shopping? Other types of shopping? Busy? I don't know. Working? I don't know. Everything going on? Ooh. I gotta see a couple of customers this weekend. I gotta get a move on things I'm working on designing. I had a really good I had a really good brainstorm late last night. Because I've been off and on thinking about what I'm going to do for 2025, what to focus on in that. And one idea I came up, I haven't had time to finesse it. It's one of these, I had the idea, told my spouse, and went to bed last night. And got this morning with, it's still a good idea, so that's good. But I haven't made any work towards it. The idea is, so as some of you may be aware, I host monthly classes. And I'm trying to put this back together, which I don't know how to do that right now. And what I'm looking at doing is, Evelyn's going to hibernate. That's a good idea. What I'm looking at doing is adding a second class each month, but a smaller class. It's lower budget. Oh yeah, the reference to what you guys doing this weekend. Now I just realized what the answer to the question was. Everyone's going to hibernate. Elaine's going to be busy cleaning, laundry, and crafting. Yeah, same here. Cleaning, laundry, crafting as well. Anyway, so my idea is, because I can't stay on topic very well, my brain's a little scattered, is a class each month to learn about Paper Pumpkin. Now, exactly what that means, I haven't fully worked it out yet. It's more of an intro class, to be able to ask questions. What's Paper Pumpkin? See what it's like. So it's more meant for beginners. However, if I have interest on avid Paper Pumpkin people, I'll come up with something. I might then do, here's Paper Pumpkin, but here's a way to step it up or something. And the idea I have is, so say on the beginner level, is I can offer 1 card pieces to send out to that person. So how it would work is, so for example, now this is not a great example, but we'll roll with it. This month is December. Yeah, this month is December. The next December Paper Pumpkin gets billed out after the 10th. Now, what I would do is, featuring the December kit, the class wouldn't be until January, kind of thing. That way it gives me time. So for example, it would be like mid-January is what I'm kind of suggesting in my mind. That way, if anybody is interested, it gives me time by the end of December, get the RSVPs, who wants to be part of the class. And if Canada Post was good, which it isn't right now, but let's pretend everything's back to normal, gives me time to quickly throw the stuff into an envelope and mail the person. That way, that person can sample a Paper Pumpkin card of my choosing from the kit, kind of thing. And it would be an online class through, it's not Zoom that I use a different platform. And I would walk them through, how to make the card and that. And that way it gives them a chance to ask me questions about Paper Pumpkin. So that's the general idea. I think it's a good idea as a way of promoting Paper Pumpkin a little more than normal. By making it a quick and easy class, it's only 1 card. The fee, I'm thinking $3 a person. That does not count the mailing, okay? Mailing, I don't know what that's going to be yet. That's to be determined when Canada Post resolves itself. So I'm thinking, probably, once a month, do something about Paper Pumpkin. To make that as a bigger focus for 2025, and I love the idea. And then as for the more avid experienced crafters who are already subscribers, is maybe send them a couple pieces of papers that kind of helps coordinate with the kit or something. Now this idea I'm taking for someone else. Teresa, my upline, was big about that for a long time. But keep it simple and easy, and that way I can maintain the idea, and it's not a heck of a lot of work, even though it's still really cool. So if anybody is interested in this idea, give me a shout. It is Canada only, I will say. So sorry, Evelyn, I can't send you. Thanks for loving the idea. I can't really do it for the US, but that's okay. So I've got these 2 colored, really, really cute, and I'll just continue coloring. So that's kind of what's going on in my head. I think it's a really cool idea. It's just a great introductory way of getting people interested in Paper Pumpkin without making it complicated. And also within my comfort level of what I can handle. Because the other thing is, I buy the kits every month. I actually, most of the time, buy 2 kits. So if I have a really good month, I got a lot of numbers, I have a second kit I can use from. And also, I've noticed, I buy the kit, if I make all of the cards and more, because I usually stretch the kit normally, I have all these cards. What do I do with them? So it's a great way of kind of finding a way of utilizing the kit as a new marketing tool in a new way. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, and thanks, Elaine. Yeah, it's just something I'm working through my head. If I'm doing it, which I probably very well, it'll launch in January. So, or maybe February. I might take more time to just work out the logistics. Also with Canada Post too. Like, what am I gonna do? So, I might hold off until Canada Post is resolved, and then we'll go from there. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because another thing about Paper Pumpkin is, if anybody is aware who is a subscriber, is there is add-on items each month or each quarter or month or whatever. So it varies depending on what the kit is. But lately I've been doing every quarter there's an add-on set of dies or add-on set of products or something. Yeah, Evelyn, yeah. Pretty much generally anybody could attend to most level, yeah. Would in Canada, okay? Like I have to draw a line somewhere. I would love to do US. Speaking of US, Evelyn, I did send a message to the US demo in Las Vegas, and I have not heard from her, so I don't know. I might be in her junk folder. It is what it is. We'll wait and see, and maybe I'll reach out to another demo. I have another name of someone else who I think might be in California. I just don't have any information about them yet, so I'll give it a couple days, and then I'll try to find another one. Yeah, and that's the thing, like Paper Pumpkin, it's such a great thing that anybody can make the projects, kind of thing. So, or they could take the pieces and do something else with it. They don't have to do exactly what the kit says. But it might give people more of a hands-on experience who hasn't tried it before to realize it's actually pretty easy and it's fun. And it comes with everything you need versus this. This is a little more advanced, slightly more advanced, and sometimes you need a couple cards and you just want a quick kit. I forgot to do the belt on that, the gray. Sometimes you just want a quick kit to really guide you through without too many steps. And Paper Pumpkin is great for that. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And if I have like a really good month and too many people sign up, I might offer, and the other thing is with this idea is there is limited number of participants. I have to cap it somewhere, and it may be capped based on the kit itself. That's where the idea of receiving the kit. So, for example, for December, I would receive it in December. Then I would promote it for a couple weeks, and then cut off the deadline December 31st to launch the class, say mid-January, as an example. That way it gives me time to count, okay, how many cards are in the kit, so I could figure out how many participants I could have up to. So Elaine says she's going to make up the plastic boxes with selection of Paper Pumpkin cards I've made up for gifts. That's a great idea. I'm thinking of doing the same thing as well with a lot of my older ones. Especially if this class idea does not take off. Well, I still have Paper Pumpkin kits, yeah. Because that's what I was doing. Part of my boxes from the craft shows that I just did last weekend was some of the cards were from Paper Pumpkin. I don't know which one sold, which one I still have. I'd have to look and see. And yeah, they're really great cards. Alright, so I'll color my Santa, then I'll see where I'm at for tonight. We're coming up on a half hour, so I might soon jet off. For real. Of course, I say that and I don't. That's okay. Yeah, just lots going on. But I'll still be online after I finish the video if anybody wants to chat up for a bit. Evelyn, I don't think I'm gonna DJ tonight. I just don't have the energy. I gotta go boot up the drive upstairs, which we had a power flicker a couple times this week. So it's not. I just gotta go press a button, but I'm like, I just don't feel like going up there because I might get distracted talking to my partner. So anybody who is catching the video late, check in the beginning. I talk about Canada Post and the beauty of I actually received a Christmas card today from an old friend who I haven't talked to in a year. So yeah, it's interesting, which people make the effort to really reach out at this time of the year when we're so used to having a postage system that we can actually mail stuff, and this year we don't. So it's fascinating. All right, now I can remember the gray on the belt. There we go. Now let's get this gray. There we go. How is he? The one upstairs? He's good. He likes to be upstairs. He's not a video person. I distract him very easily. He's in a Minecraft mood lately, which is good. And in case everybody's catching this halfway through, the new job is going well, which is awesome. So, yeah, I'm getting compliments from the staff. I'm really connecting with the warehouse guys, which is crucial because, hey, I need them to help me do my job kind of thing because I can only do so much myself. They have access to the forklifts and everything else, so yeah, I think they're happy with me because I've just come in and taken on a project without really needing too much guidance, and away we go. So I'm looking forward to seeing what my job will eventually turn into. I do believe what I originally applied for has changed. Yes, I still will be learning it at some point. I have not actually learned what I applied for. I think it was one of those perfect timing where I applied at a time where my boss felt a need for something, and when he met me and I talked about whatever the heck I talked about in my interview, something hit, and he's like, "Get her." So, and he's happy with what I'm doing. So, definitely a good thing. I think my job's going to transition very soon, in the coming months, into something else, and then they might have to hire someone anyway for the job I originally applied for. Because I'm noticing even this week, it's like, okay, we're now at the new place. I'm spending more time doing something else than what the original position was for. So I'm like, okay, well, there's a sign of something. So, to be continued, the story. But definitely looking forward to it. That looks really good. Okay, well, what time is it? Couple more minutes. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah. Or a minute or so. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap this up because I'll just start calling the next Santa, and then there goes 20 minutes. I'm learning to cut back these videos. It is hard because I could be on here for hours. That's a good point, actually. I'll throw this question out there, whether people are watching live or the replay. Would you guys be interested if, like, once a month or something, I do like a 2-hour video where it's like this, just ongoing? I would do it, just not every week. If that's something of interest, I can look into my calendar and try to find a suitable time to make that happen because I think that could be a lot of fun. Like, do a major crafting bash of whatever the heck it is I'm working on. I've got a lot of projects on the go. I actually have a list here of all the stuff I need to get done and in the next, 2 months, and it's like, oh my god, I got lots to do. Anyway, other than that, Elaine's hinting, have a good night. That's actually a good idea. I should go. For real. Alrighty. Thanks everyone for watching. I do really appreciate it. And thanks for, let me have a break for a couple days because I just needed it. I was beyond exhausted. I'm still pretty tired, but this week I've slowed down my pace at work. I've been told it's like, take it easy, make sure I got someone to help me. So My work pace is really good. They're very respectful with ensuring that I'm okay, that I'm safe, I'm not overdoing myself. And that is really crucial. All right, with that, I'm going to hit my buttons. Have a great night, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.